What are some safety tips that we need to know? What are we forgetting here? So we want to make sure, even though we have to do these every year, there are some things that people forget. So Bill, you're live at Local 22 Fire Hall.
I am, guys, and the number one safety tip they give is don't do it. I mean, that's kind of the rule that they have, but if you're gonna do it, you're gonna play with or light the fireworks, don't play actually. They'll give you all the safety tips, and we're here with Chief Tom Kane, who's gonna kind of walk us through the process. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So your number one is what?
Is don't use any of this stuff here, any of the fireworks. Basically, there's some great displays that the city puts on, the Phillies put on, and other places where you can go to watch fireworks, which are licensed, they're done by professionals, and it's a safe environment as far as the fireworks go. So you're not at risk of personal injury as such from the fireworks, but it's just so much better.
So number one tip is don't do it.
Don't do it, correct.
Recognizing people are going to do it sometimes. We have a bunch of things here, and you can kind of walk us through some of the tips associated with this and what we've got on the table.
Right, and the reason we say that too is personal injury is the biggest thing. So a lot of these things here, are they legal? Yes. Are they safe? Maybe if they're used properly, but there are a lot of rules that have to be followed too. And each one will have some kind of safety instructions on it. So make sure you read what the individual item is. Now, if you're looking at is safe, this is like a stick of dynamite. What could go wrong, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to blow up, but it's not a stick of dynamite. It's 200 firecrackers all at once. So, I mean, think about it. This is something that you're going to be playing with, shouldn't be playing with it, but you're going to use for a holiday celebration. And like I said, what could go wrong? A lot of things can go wrong.
And so these are like that many firecrackers. That's the type of thing that could do significant damage to someone if they're holding it or it blows up in a car like we saw in Emmaus.
Absolutely. Any of these things can cause damage, whether it be to a small body part, to an eye, to somebody who's not even sitting around. It could shoot off. These are bottle rockets. They'll shoot off into a direction. Well, you also have secondary things where where they land, they may start up a brush fire or a house fire, depending on where you are. So you want to make sure you do these things absolutely outside. You want to keep all children away from the actual lighting of them, and you want to follow the manufacturer's instructions.
Okay.
Alcohol, you want to limit your alcohol too if you're going to do that. The last thing you want to do, you want to be in total control of your faculties when you're using this stuff.
I see the safety goggles. That's another tip.
Absolutely. You want to have eye protection. You want to have a bucket of water or a hose if you can, fire extinguisher, something just in case something happens there.
And then further down the line, so with all of this safety, another smart recommendation is you have things that they could be doing instead of fireworks.
True. There's some light sticks there, glow sticks, there's confetti cannons, streamers. Now people are going to scoff and say, but guess what? None of these things are likely to put you in a hospital. Okay. And hospitals aren't fun. You're celebrating, you're having a good time, you're out with your family and friends. The last thing you want to do is have to go to the ER for something that may change your life, forever.
These are all the safety tips coming up on the 4th of July. Take note of that. But you also have a fundraiser coming up that we wanted to make sure people were aware
Sure, we do.
of.
Actually, July 10th at Constadters up in the Northeast, we have a benefit for one of our members who was hurt bad in a motorcycle accident. And that's going to be, I believe it's $45 at Constadters. You can go, there's also a GoFundMe page for Lieutenant Dan Bennett. So if you're interested in helping him out, that'd be wonderful. And as far as fireworks go too, remember, if you use these, the only thing you have to lose is fingers, eyes, and lives.
We will get all the contact information for the fundraiser up on our page, as well as all of the tips at fox29.com. Guys, don't do it, the number one tip, but if you're going to do it, please do it safely.
That's the key. Do it safely.